Okay, hey everybody, welcome to yet another Things VTubers Say with yet another guest. Welcome everybody. Feel free to let us know if you can hear me. Mods, keep approving all of this emote. All the emo chat that we have here. Keep approving it. YouTube is so stupid. They don't like you guys throwing a bunch of emotes and emojis at us, but we love it. So keep at it. Feel free. Mods, allow them. Push it through. Go. Anyways. Yes, we do have here with us today for the very first Things VTubers Say as a co-host, Heidi. Heidi, how are you? Feel free to let us know, guys, if you can hear her, if you can hear me. Let me get there. There we go. Okay, let's go again. Heidi, all right, how you doing?
How dare you silence me, sir?
No, that wasn't on purpose this time.
Infringement of my rights.
How dare you, man?
Workplace harassment.
Yeah, but guys, let us know if the music's too loud. Let us know if we need to turn anybody up or turn anyone down. All right, and yes, it is our guest for today. It's Tob, Skunk Twitch partner, who yell a lot. Hello.
I do. Hi, hello. Unfortunately, I'm your guest today. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Hi, everybody out there. I think you know me, maybe, possibly. I don't know. How are the both of you doing today?
It's good. I like I said, I downed a whole pizza and a can of Advance, so I'm both like, I got a downer and upper and a downer all at once.
Yeah, your body might be happy with you, probably won't be. Let's be honest. Caffeine goes through all of us really, really badly, doesn't it?
Kind of wired, kind of not. Yeah. So, all right. We'll get into plenty of the fun here with our guest here, but yeah, just very quickly, Heidi took a look at your Twitter recently. Looks a little different here. Just a little different. I don't know. I think your Oshi mark might have changed a little bit, or am I seeing things?
That's cool.
Maybe your bio maybe changed a little bit here, or
maybe. I think there might be a spelling error.
No, you're just a scholar of just something that is internal. You're an internal scholar.
Am I allowed to start my 10-minute minimum rant of?
We'll break that apart.
I would be down for it.
We'll break that apart. Yeah, folks, just to let you disclaimer ahead of time. This is gonna be one of our more unhinged streams. I'm just gonna warn you.
Why would it be unhinged? Come on, this is gonna be a normal day.
Not due to our guest, just purely due to us here at TVS.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry, Heidi. You were updating us about something before we went live here.
Oh yes, my data collection on my frequency of poops. My daily poop frequency is a 0.49 because I haven't been eating as much as I usually do. Yeah. So if you were to poop every day, your frequency would be 1. Mine is lower, so I have a 49% chance of pooping in a day. So I either poop or not. But my ideal, I have this app that tells me everything. It's so insane. It gives me graphs and stuff. It's insane. And my ideal time of poop is a Friday at 5 p.m. Lady can back me up. I was telling her about this too.
Andrew Sobel, thank you for the tip.
That's so interesting. Well, you said you ate a lot of apples recently, and that's a lot of fiber. Has that changed?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, it's changed. Interesting.
I don't know if you've seen those shirts that you get at zoos where it shows you the different poops of the animals. It's really crazy.
Yeah, the fecal matter shirts.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's like what I've been seeing. It's crazy. It's like art.
So after the apples, so you said you were at a 4.9. Are you closer to like 1 now? Or has it changed, or has it not differed that much? I don't know, it's so interesting. They have apps for this stuff now? God damn, I mean, at this point, technology can just, I don't know, monitorize anything.
It's a good indicator of gut health, so yeah, I like to take check.
Yeah, that's fair. For me, when my gut health's out of whack, I'm like, oh, just drink some kombucha. Yeah, maybe that'll help. It never does.
We have Watch My Chop saying poop game week. Ouch, that's kind of judgmental, but okay. We also have Larissa's toxic husband. 0.49 rounds down to 0, so she never poops. That's probably true. That is actually probably true. Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, Andrew Sobel for the 2. Thank you very much. Passing Smelly Cheesecake for the 7 months. It is what it is. Thank you. I mean, is it supposed to be 1? Is it supposed to be 1? Is that actually normal? Like having a 1? Or is this just the app being an app and it doesn't know how humans work? Like,
I don't know. I have friends that have a frequency that's more than 1 because they sometimes poop twice in a day.
That sounds
it's also like co-op,
too.
low key. You can make leagues and stuff. You could follow people. It's insane.
So, like, is there, like, poop, like, groups or something, and you got, like, you're in, like, a group with other people, and you guys, like, discuss your, like, bowel movement frequency? Oh, interesting.
There's achievements you can unlock, too.
Really?
Yeah. I have, 10 right now.
An achievement. I wonder what the achievements would be. Maybe, like, you know, like, on the dexterity of, like, a push? I don't know how that would
I pooped on World Toilet Day, I think. I got a badge for that.
I didn't even know they had a day where they celebrated toilets. I mean, it makes sense. I'm like, almost everybody uses one. Sometimes people use the floor, but I mean, the majority of people, they do use toilets.
I'd like to hope they do.
I mean, sometimes for some people, I guess when they gotta go, they gotta go.
Oh, that's true.
Rhino
I'm
Vinyl,
sorry.
thank you very much for the 12 months. Thank you. Yep. What did I walk in on? Eat more fiber. Agreed. Thank you. Thank you for the year of memberships. Thank you so much, Rhino Vinyl. Thank you.
Today's been brought to you by Metamucil.
Esports pooping is happening. That's right. Yeah, thank you. Bidet Gang, rise up. Hell yeah. Thank you. Ranked by circumference. Well, okay. I've already reached my limit on that. Thank you so much.
Circumference? Like, do they mean, like, how wide it is?
Yes.
People
Like
measure
girth?
that? How the fuck would somebody be able to detect that? We're gonna do fucking stick your hands in the bowl and get a ruler? It's about a foot and a half long. Oh my goodness.
Calculate volume and stuff.
People have too much time on their hands, and more than time on their hands. Some, a lot of bacteria. Oh my, maybe they wear gloves. But who's to say? People are disgusting.
But Heidi, I was hearing you're not eating a lot lately. Are you getting back to having more than 1 meal a day?
I had 2 today, so that's great.
So
well, yesterday, my first meal of the day was at like 10 p.m. It's not good.
Artista giving us a certain sequence of emotes there that we'll maybe talk about later. Don't worry.
Oh, gosh.
Man, those ones are good.
Okay. All right. So yes, it's Tob. Very quickly, just wanted to quickly point out, this is some awesome artwork we're going to show in likely tomorrow's episode here of Heidi. This is absolutely fantastic. This is from Koyotaro. Not me speedrunning 10-minute sketches before work again. Just insane. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sick. All right. So, it's not just Tob, but we have it spelled out here in actual logo form. Tob, once again, if you could just give us the true full legal name here.
Yes, my legal name on one of my many identification cards. Oh my goodness, excuse me. My full name is Toboso Kuroi, but you know, Tob for short. Okay, guys, Tob for short. All right. You know, I got my legal name, but you know, it's just a lot to say. It's just Tob. Thank you.
Now, a lot of us, myself included, also have referred to you as Tobs.
Tubs, yeah, that's fine. It's a nickname. It's one of many.
Okay.
It's one of many. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I don't mind being called it. Believe it or not, I just had it blocked in my Twitch chat for a while because I was so tired of people pinging me. And I was like, stop fucking pinging me! So then I blocked it. And then people assume I don't like being called it. I just don't be bothered!
And let's go ahead and move over to talking about this individual. It's your mama. It's Nana. Here we have them. I believe they do both the illustration and live 2D rigging. Is that correct?
Yeah. Artist and they do the rig as well. Yes.
If I may ask, what led you to them? How did you discover them? Were you like referred? Did you find them? When did you know they were the right one?
I spent hours on Twitter. I would spend hours and hours and hours and hours. I was just looking for artists, and I don't know. I think everybody is just picky about art styles and the things they like and all that. I don't know. I spent hours, and I found her, and I was like, I really like this. Commission, please. And there was a long wait list, and I was like, fine, whatever. And yeah, I don't know. And just since then, her work is great, and I love it. It's great. It's wonderful. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, we have to agree. The ear wiggle is top tier. Absolutely.
Oh, thanks.
And again, we have a very, very, very proud mama here making multiple demonstration showcases here for our guests here. We'll show off some of these other looks here to come. Here we had I believe a Halloween look. Here we had a different earlier outfit reveal from this year. So again, we'll show off a little bit of that coming up.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and I do have another outfit coming out. I don't know, that should be in like a day or so. I just got it. And sometimes, when you get the new outfits, you're just like, oh, wow. Ooh, I'm so excited. It's like changing a pair of crusty clothes that you wear like 24/7. So, yeah, I think that I'll have a new outfit debut in the next couple of days. I'm thinking maybe like the 13th or something.
I mean, you're welcome just to do it right now. I mean, you're anytime. I mean, if you wanted to, you could just do it right now. That'd be so cool. That would be the cool.
Okay.
Everyone would love that, wouldn't you, chat? That would be so cool.
I don't give a fuck. How the fuck do I don't give a shit. Wait, then where am I now? Wait, can you like? I don't care.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh look. I don't care. Wait, where am I now? I don't know. I feel like I've changed the circumference of the width of my body. I don't know where I am right now. That's fine. Hopefully I'm not in the way. You just move me around. It's okay.
Exclusive.
That's so funny. You did the fucking... Oh my god, it's like the news. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever, I don't care. I was gonna show it tomorrow anyways, but I'm impatient. It's fine.
World premiere.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
okay, we don't mean to keep you on that. Feel free to switch back. They got their taste. They got their taste.
I'm too lazy.
All right. So, breaking news, world premiere. Yeah, it's right here again. How many outfit changes have you had this year?
I think I've had like 3 outfits this year.
It's been a lot. Yeah,
it's been 3. I told myself, I'm like, I wanted a bunch of different outfits, and 2 of them were subathon goals. So.
Einhander, thank you so much for the 14 months. Breaking news, world premiere. Thank you so much for the 14 months. It's really crazy. We've been streaming for 14 months. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So once again, we have fantastic work here from Nana, and we also had this fantastic artwork that they provided here for your 2-year anniversary that just came up here recently. Happy 2 years. This is done in a little.
Excuse me.
Done a little snapshot look here.
Thank you.
Happy 2 years. This is a photo I took of my baby Tob. Don't be jealous.
She loves me. She loves me so much. Oh, she called me her baby. Aww, how cute.
So there we have it. And also some other really cool artwork. Here we have some cool illustration artwork she did of Nazuna from VShojo. So again, lots of cool stuff to see on Nana's Twitter. Highly recommended. And again, for those who may have noticed, we are in subscriber only mode and we are on 10-second slow mode. Apologies about that. That's because of bots here on YouTube. So feel free to unsub later, guys. We don't mean to trap you here. That's just because of bots. That's just a thing here on YouTube. But thanks so much. And again, if you do hit that like button down below, that helps push out not only the stream, but the VOD later. So I just want to get some eyeballs on top here to the YouTube audience. Much appreciated. Thank you. And thank you very much for the hoodie. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I accidentally.
Look at that. Look at
I'm
that
sorry.
movement.
Sorry. What did I do? Wait, hold on. Let me fix this. I did not mean to T-pose. Sorry. I don't.
She's
What have
dabbing
I
on
done,
us.
you guys?
Dabbing
No,
on us.
I don't mean to T-pose. I'm being really rude. How do I get rid of it?
Thanks so much.
Guys, I'm really scared. I don't know what I did.
Thank you for the hoodie.
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I've done. No, this is.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, that's not. It's not fine.
It's better than fine.
This is not good. Wait, I'm doing everything is. I'm gonna change now. I'm freaking out. I don't know how to fix it.
Here, we'll
I give up.
No,
I give up. I just give up. I give up. I have given up. There you go. There you go. I've given up, guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. This is just too much. I don't know. I don't have it. I don't have it buttoned down yet. I don't have the buttons on the things that you just.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I just got it.
Well, it's good we actually figured it out now. This is the prototype run, so this is good. This is good. So for the actual debut, no scuff. No
tomorrow
scuff.
something. I mean, I just got it like a couple hours ago, and I just like threw it on. I'm like, yeah, okay, it looks good.
I know the feeling. Mary, welcome, and congratulations to you, Mary, for the 2 lore videos with Nini Sani. Thank you very much. Yeah, we are VTubers. It's true.
I did not know that.
I'm just gonna keep Tob small on screen like that. I think that's adorable. We have. Yeah, and very quickly again, Mary is busy with another project. I already know. One of our fine mods let us know she's working on an upcoming project. So yeah, Mary is very busy. But good to see you, sir. Okay, so why a skunk? Why as a skunk tuber, Tob? Why was that by choice?
You know what? Yeah, it was. I was how you say born into this world, and I knew what I was and what I wanted to be, and therefore I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, sure, not, yeah, I guess it works out.
Please pay attention. Chat's not actually on slow mode. Yeah. Well, okay. So here's the thing, guys. I have to remind you again. I have to keep mentioning this. Like, what you see on screen is not going to be reflective of what I'm actually seeing in chat. So don't worry about what's on screen. That's just Streamlabs acting weird. Okay. Is it fair to say we could classify you as a Twitch VTuber? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, no, most definitely. I don't use YouTube that much unless I'm forced to.
Ein, thank you very much for the 5. Heidi does tradition. Thank you, Heidi. Yeah, even before the reminder. Thank you so much, Ein. Thank you. All right. There's some things I see here on the page. We'll maybe get back to this. There's some interesting things, but it's super cool. You have an extensive credit section here. I mean, everything is credited. Fantastic work. Always love to see that. But yeah, we have you here. This is actually really cool because we had this back on June 6th. You were celebrating 20,000 followers. And
yeah, I was.
I'm extremely grateful to be in the position I'm in and love every minute of it. I'll keep working harder and do my best. Thank you for 20K. That starts. We have now you coming up on twice that amount. We're just 6 months out, and you've already almost doubled the followers there.
I know, huh? Right? Crazy, isn't it?
Have you been noticing a difference? Like, has it been mostly the same on your streams, or have you been like kind of feeling like they've been changing at all?
I mean, everything. It feels the same to me. I don't know. I always tell myself every day to expect the unexpected. I mean, I don't know. After a while, when you stream, you kind of just get used to everything. You kind of. I don't know. You're like in like a ritual kind of sorts. Like what you're doing. Like I do this, I do that. I handle things like this and this and that. I mean, I don't know. I just keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm just having a good time. It's always just been so fun. And I'm just having more and more fun as I keep going on and forward.
Galaxian saying, "No, we all stopped talking to her." Oh, so you're just You're just talking to a void here. I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, pretty much.
We do have a YouTube. It's true. We do have a YouTube out there. Yes. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and get this link here in chat, just so you guys can sub. Again, we do have a link down below as well to the Twitter for top, so you can check out that as well. And yeah, and it's I don't know. Has there been any plans? Do you have any plans or anything you'd like to do with the YouTube?
I don't know. Probably just be more consistent on it, and that's about it. I don't know. I just do every so often. Maybe like stream, maybe more on there. But I don't know. It's just so difficult, and then then the bots always show up. That's the one thing I think is so funny on YouTube. I like the YouTube bots better than the Twitch bots. I've always said this. No, because the YouTube bots are funny because they pop up and they're like, XXX Tinder dating love, and the bots just spam like emojis and like pregnant ladies or whatever, and like that's not bad. I like those bots way more than Twitch because you get like bot rated and they follow bot you, or like the stupid bot rater will comment things like L, and it's like, shut up, you're so unfunny. At least the other bots, I appreciate them. I appreciate them.
Wait a second, actually, yeah, I see your most recent video here. I got bot rated again.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh. Really? Like, I think
that was so funny.
I think we've mostly been pretty lucky on our channel on Twitch for some reason or another. But I don't know. I mean, if I may ask, like, what do they do? What do they do on Twitch?
I mean, they just like throw, like, you just get follow botted. I don't know. See, some people don't get bothered as much. See, me, I keep running my mouth, but I don't care. So it's I can't complain about it because it's like I'm asking for it. It's funny. It's funny sometimes. Like one time I got bot rated, and the bot raid message, it was the Among Us ASCII penis. So it was just the whole chat got filled with the Among Us ASCII penis. And it was really funny to me because I blink and I look at my chat and I just see Among Us penis. And I was like, it made me happy. I was just like, oh, that is so wonderful.
That basically reminds us, that reminds us of basically any time like one of the agency VTubers, sometimes from Niji Sanji, but especially Hololive, like for their first or second Twitch stream, they always get that. They always get the ASCII, dick pics, so to speak, and because they don't know how to moderate on the channel, so the first stream every time.
Oh my God, I could just imagine you just like looking, you just see like fucking penises in the chat.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened to Sakura Miko. Sakura Miko did a watch along and it was hell in her chat. It was amazing. And they don't seem to like pass along this knowledge to the other Hololivers, so it just keeps happening. But
it's really fucking funny.
In any case, we have you out here with some videos. We have you out here with some shorts, of course. And we do have you here live once. There it is. There's the thumbnail for that. We'll talk about that later for this particular stream. But that was a thing. All right, let's move on. And again, we had you hit partner back in May here, it looks like. Thank you for YouTube partner. I really appreciate it. I've been behind on doing so many celebration streams for big milestones. Thank you for everyone. Wouldn't have been able to get here without the support. We also have, I think, the first appearance of this skiing emoji.
Yeah, I like that one. That one's funny. It looks really funny to me. I like it a lot.
You guys will see the skiing emoji numerous times throughout the day here.
I like that one.
But there's something else really cool that we have going on here, which is you have your own site. You have your own website out here.
Oh, yes, I do. Tobs.cool.
Tobs.cool.
Yeah.
Mods, let them through! Good lord! Come on, mods, wake up, bro! Guys! Go, 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 go! I don't know.
YouTube just hates emotes.
YouTube is being an ass. Anyways, We have you here once again. I'll go ahead and put in the link there. Thank you. All right. So we have this as the main site. And there's a lot here. We have merch out here too. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we need a mod check, and we need it yesterday. Let's see here. So we have a store. I don't know where to begin to ask questions. Firstly, the site. Anything you'd like to say about the actual site itself and how it got set up?
Well, the merch company I work with, Casa Create, the one that's going to be hosting or sponsoring our panel that we're going to be having at Anime Los Angeles. I don't know, they hit me up one day and they give me an offer, and I'm like, this sounds fake. Turns out it wasn't. They're really cool, so I do my merch with them. And, they helped me with the whole process. I had to figure out what kind of website I wanted. When you get your own domain, there is all kinds of, URLs you can get. You can get, .casino. There's all kinds of things. I really wanted .casino, but then I was told, it's probably not, the best. It's not the best advertising. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And, those .com or .co websites are very expensive. They have a very short amount of, letters. And so I was like, oh, my God. So then I went for .cool because, it was cool. And, yeah, that's how it came to be. That's how it came to be.
Just noticed the wonderful background here. We have that going there.
Yeah.
So it's not only just the site, but it's also the actual is it all the merch here that we have here? Is that also from Caso?
Yeah. Yes. Well, normally they helped me. They made my acrylic stands. These stickers I got from a someone did the prints for me. I don't remember where I got them from. And then they sell it, or they ship it out and distribute it. So I don't have to do it. They take care of the shipping and all that. So, and yeah.
Do you have any?
So that's it.
Do you have any favorites here? Anything that you're especially proud of?
I like the React sticker, and then I like some of the shirts I have. I like the one sports card shirt. I want to make more funny shirts. I just had a funny image, and I think it says something like, my wife left me at CVS and now I'm addicted to sports cards. I wrote that on the shirt. I don't know. Stuff like that, it's funny to me. I just came up with it. I just thought it was funny. It's just stuff like that. I don't know. It just came to me in a dream. And your wife would leave you at CVS pharmacy. What else are you going to do? You're going to buy things. You're going to buy a pack of sports cards. And you're like, I want to get one of those rookie hollows. And then you don't get it and you keep spending your money.
I like this sticker.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. That one's a good one, too. That's one of my favorite emotes.
I think we've seen some of these stickers out there in the wild, so keep them coming, boys. Keep them coming. All right. And, on top of that, we had others share. Thank you for the stickies. They have arrived safe. Can't wait to put it on my cup. Looks like maybe... Did you sign some of these as well? Was that the case? Or
this one was a different one. I think, one of my mods, they printed off a bunch of stickers, and I think it was for... I think it was from one of my celebration streams. I think when I celebrated 20K, we gave out some free stickers, and I signed them. Yeah, these were our OG prototypes. These were just some, free ones we got. And, I think, I gave some away. And I think we gave, about 6 away. And I just signed them.
I also couldn't help but notice, again, your handle here, Unreal Girl. Is that just a legacy handle that you've been using? Or is that...
Well, okay, because, it is really hard. I really wanted, if I could be able to get, the same username, that would be great. But it's, difficult to... The person who owns it, they won't get back to me. I want to try to buy it from them, and they won't reply to me. So I don't know. I'm just I'm too lazy to change it over, so I'm just gonna keep it as that. Whatever. I'm lazy, and it's just I don't want to freaking add a underscore or something. It's gonna piss me off. I don't want to do that. I don't want to add a dash or a period or something in it. So I'm just gonna keep it. I'm lazy. I'm just lazy.
Is that also what kind of led to Tobs, because they wouldn't let you have the 3-letter name?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm just well, I'm like, well, I want to change my name, but I'm just gonna do it like this.
Gotcha. All right, so that's all nice and explained and wrapped up for us. Again, site is from Caso Create. We're going to show them off here again in just a moment. Fantastic work on the site. Highly, highly recommend. Again, that's tobs.cool. And further along, again, we do have a new financial crash. $100 will buy this car. Must have cash. Lost all on tobs.cool. That's true. All right.
So, oh yeah, because I remember this. The day I launched my merch site, it crashed. And it was really funny because me and the people with the site, we were like talking and we're like, but like, what if we like crashed it as a joke? And I was like, and at first I was like, haha, that'd be funny. And I was like, no, wait, because like, what if it like fucks it up or something? And then it actually crashed and we're like, God damn it. And they were like, they didn't expect it. So they were like stressed. They're like, oh my God, we're trying to get it back up. And I'm like, what the fuck? How did this happen?
It repeatedly crashed? Oh my goodness, okay.
Yeah, it kept crashing. And I was just like, oh my God. It was ironic. In a sense, it was ironic.
All right, so I think we have one of our mods here sounding off, so your emotes should be able to go through, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, but okay. Here's our favorite time of so many of our streams. It's when we check out the throne for our guest, and this is so extensive we'll probably come back to this a few times. Let's take a look here what you have in the wish list.
Yeah, of course.
We have an American police car going for over $10,000.
Yeah.
From UK, so I think it's from the UK somehow though, but we have that. We have a 2002 cruise ship.
Yeah.
That's about $315 million. So we're chipping away at that.
Mm-hmm.
More MREs. Now, I think you've already gotten some MREs. Is that correct?
Yes, I have. I have gotten some, yes.
Also, a Black Hawk helicopter. That's about $34 million. That's going to happen.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Also, reborn baby realistic doll. That's there too. So that's out there, folks. Again, that's on the Tob wish list on Throne. It's all happening. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we actually have. And this is impressive because we have about over 200 items here. Over 200 items. Got another homemade elf baby. We have a USB hub. Have you been able to get your hands on the USB hub yet, or is that new?
Yeah, I have it. I like it. It's good.
All the ones I use don't work, and I'm like, this is crap.
Really? They don't work at all?
Yeah.
One, see, I actually, the one that I got on Throne, I bought myself one before, and then I left it on there, and I got another one, and I have it in both of like my the ports of my computer.
Nice.
It's great. They work good. And I have so many freaking USB ports. They're really good. They're really good. I really like them.
We have a lot of MREs and other VR trackers here. We'll talk about VR here in a moment. In the middle here, we have something I don't recognize, but behind your head here, we have zebra tarantula. Edible, dehydrated zebra tarantula. Have you been able to get your hands on that? Is that coming? Is that...
Yeah, I do. I think I'm saving it for a stream. Me and Koki, we talked about doing a stream where like we try to like eat bugs or something. So I'm saving that for when the time comes for that. Because we wanted to do like a bug eating competition or something like that.
I'll say I got in from one of our sponsors, Advanced, a actual like bottled of dried crunchy locust. It wasn't bad.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
It actually wasn't bad. It has an interesting smell. I think it doesn't have much of a taste though, so you could do anything with it. I mean, I'm probably gonna dip them in chocolate and eat the rest of them that way. Actually, yeah.
I had cricket cookies before.
Okay. Yeah. I was surprised. I was like, this isn't bad. Like, it doesn't have like some crazy overwhelming taste. The actual texture of it is not super crazy or anything like that. It just crumbles in your mouth, guys. So, dystopia food? Yeah. Yeah. This is what the New World Order wants us to eat, and I'm just getting used to it now. But It wasn't bad. We also have instruments here, I notice.
Oh yeah, I do have those.
We have a blowing signal horn. We have a click and play toy trumpet. Is also a megaphone. Looks like you're maybe, I don't know. Do you use these on stream? Are you just collecting them?
Well, this one, can you hear it, or is it noise suppression fucking it up?
Oh yeah.
Can you hear that? Yeah, that's the saxophone.
Nope, can't hear that at all. Noise suppression is totally.
Are you fucking serious?
It is absolutely 100% cut off. We didn't hear a thing.
That's so fucking stupid. How the fuck do you turn this shit off? Beep, beep, beep. Noise suppression? None! Oh my god, wait a minute. Fucking shit. Can you hear that now?
Yes, we can.
That's the saxophone, and then this one is the... Okay, this one I always struggle with. That's a trumpet. Okay, what the fuck? Fuck Discord and the noise suppression. It's always so much bullshit. Okay.
Very talented. I agree. Cal's our friend. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm like Beethoven.
Bravo.
Thank you.
We have other fun stuff here. We have, let's see, ice cream candy making, slime kits.
Oh yeah, I like those. Those are a lot of fun. Those are really good.
The more and more VTubers we talk with, the more and more we find enjoyers of slime. I mean, can you just make anything with them, or do you like form them in anything, or like?
What is it? Well, like the kids, they give you the stuff, and it's always like, I think it's like some kind of soap, or what the fuck is it? I think it's like a soap or something, and then you add like the borax, and then it starts to solidify. It's really interesting. I didn't know, because I always just saw like the store-bought stuff, and I was just always like, and when you make it, you're like, oh, so this is how you make it.
Headcase in chat saying you sit on them. That's probably true too. Yeah. We do have here a Mr. Danny DeVito cardboard cutout here.
Yeah.
I have to ask.
I destroyed that on my subathon.
It's already gone.
Yeah. It was. I destroyed it for my subathon with my electric knife. Yeah.
I know. I've seen video evidence of a Tob cutout.
Yeah.
That was also in the process of, it looks like, getting knocked around a little bit.
Yeah, I hit it with a frying pan.
I have to ask, which one was taller, the Tob cutout or the Danny DeVito cutout?
You know, they're the same.
Okay,
They were
all
about
right.
the same. I believe the Tob one was a little shorter because I think when I went to like the cardboard cutout website, it was like, what the fuck? It was like $40 more for like for it to be 5 feet. And I was like, well, fuck that shit. I'm gonna fucking destroy it anyways. Get out of here. So Danny DeVito was just a tad bit taller.
That's right,
Yes.
chat. Now we have confirmation of scale here, so just run with that. Thank you. All right. We have just a little bit, and then we'll click off and come back to this in a moment here. But lots of cool candies and drinks and things like that. Any particular favorites? Any particular favorite drinks or candies that you've gotten over your time with Throne?
I don't know. They're all pretty good. I just still have a bunch of stuff because I get all this stuff, and I don't know what it is. I feel like as you get older, like, you know, sweet stuff used to be so good when you were younger, but when you get older, you're like, ugh, I can't. If I have like 2 or 3 of these, I'm gonna have a stomach ache. Ugh. I like I got like weird flavored sodas, and they were disgusting. So that was interesting. They were funny. I don't know. The oat milk was good. I liked that.
All right. We have all of that. Also, yes, Heidi, we got your Throne out there. Once again, we have the sustain pedal, it looks like you got last night here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And again, fidget cube toy, brown bear cushion, blue hedgehog plush toy. I like how it's just blue hedgehog plush toy. Like they it's like they can't.
I'm a simple man. Okay?
They can't actually say Sonic anywhere. That's infringing on it. It's just blue hedgehog plush toy. That's brilliant. Also, just a few other quick ones out here on the wish list. Lots of socks and vinyl record coaster here. So more to come here, folks, for Heidi's Throne. Could be any hedgehog. That's true. That's right. All right, let's get over to what we're actually here for, folks. It's the tweets, the magical tweets here that you'll find on twitter.com/UnrealGirl. Here we have Tab earlier this morning wishing you a happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Good morning.
Yeah. It's a fantastic Wednesday, and also
having a great Wednesday.
Yesterday just happened to be a happy Monday. That was yesterday. Just for
that was yesterday.
We were keeping track. Just want you guys to know that.
Yeah, just remember your days of the week, guys, in numerical order.
Let's pull out this one. I want to know who this is. Tob and Batsard.
Oh.
Who is Batsard? What's the story here?
So, okay, so there's this, I found this photo online. I don't know what it is. I was stoned or something. I thought it was the most funniest thing ever. I couldn't stop laughing at it. I made it into an emote, and, it's just, I was just like, oh, that's a Batsu cat. That's a Batsu cat. And I always have this tendency to, misspell words, and I feel like when you misspell words and pronunciate them, they're always funny. Batsard, came from something Tails Gets Trolled. I really liked it, and they said it once. I thought it was funny. So all the Tab watchers are called Batsards. One of my friends made me a birthday gift. It was a live 2D model of the cat, and that's Batsard cat. And he's just a thing now. He exists. Yeah, that's just how it goes. He's really funny.
So not an IRL pet or anything like that, right? It's not yet, anyways, right?
Well, he's just he's on vacation in the Bahamas.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's not all. We having just schooling on you a little bit here. That's just how it goes sometimes. But thank you very much from Johansun for the schooling session. Much appreciated.
Oh yeah, this one's cool.
Just a little fella.
This.
Just a little fella.
He's just living his life. He looks cool as fuck and he's dancing.
Doesn't end there, though. We have even more here. A tale in 4 parts. No. I gotta say, my favorite part is in panel 3 because they went even to the length of putting in an extra poster in the background just to really, really sell it home. We also have that telltale bottle of morphine in the background on panel 4.
Yeah, I like that.
Yet another Johansun comic.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Entitled Stupid Fucking Cat by Your Mom. Entitled Gross. Okay, thank you. All right, we're at it. We did it. It's the 3D debut, 2nd anniversary stream, December 2nd. That has come and passed now. We'll get into the 3D in just a moment, but yeah, 2 years. 2 years. Have to ask, it's been 2 years. What got you into the whole VTubing? Were you watching VTubers? Do you have any VTubers that you still watch now?
Yeah, back then, I don't know. I think, VTubing, everybody who enjoys VTubers, majority, they're a fan of anime and all that kind of stuff. I started off with watching like Kizuna and I might butcher her name, God forbid, Kaguya, Luna. Yeah. I love them, back then because it was so new and fresh and you're like, wait, what the fuck? And I don't know, the way that they made content, it was just so gratifying for someone to be able to make content and not have to have something there and they're not necessarily having them be the focus of the attention, what I mean, like a physicality aspect. So I don't know, it was really interesting and I was like, I could do shit like this. And I've always had an interest in it and it was just always so cool seeing Kizuna and Kaguya Luna do this stuff. And I mean, YouTube was different because they did videos and it wasn't so much the whole live streaming thing. That was up until a bit, later on. But I don't know, it was really fascinating. It was so interesting. And I loved it. And I was just like, you could be able to be whoever and do what you like, but not have to, worry about having as many eyes on you, in that aspect. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Catch my drift.
Mm-hmm. And so, you kind of just made the jump at some point there in 2020. Were you like kind of building up for it a little bit, or did you just jump right in somehow?
I jumped right in. I jumped right in because I was like, you know, I always want to do this. Usually I'm a person, I'll get into something and then I have the tendency to give up. And I really thought I was going to give up on it, and I almost did. And then I told myself, no, stop. And then I motivated myself to get back into it. And well, we're here now. And that's decision over.
And
decision over.
All much richer because of it. Fantastic. Always to see that perseverance. And so it didn't go quite as planned for the 3D debut.
It did not, but you know, that's okay. It sucked. I just remember I woke up and I was just like, I feel a little weird. You know, I thought I didn't have COVID because like my parents both got it, and I was like, oh, and I was like, fuck, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I tested like negative. Like I would test every other day for a whole week, negative. Got it a week later. I was just like, oh my god. It's just like, come on, if it was gonna happen, it should happen sooner. It was just, you know, it was just bad luck. It was just bad luck, and it sucked.
So the sequence here is nuts here, because it's like, yeah, this was on the 20th, and then you were supposed to have it like just a few days later after that, where you were testing negative, but you still had a fever of 100. And then after that, you tested positive, and you were like, were you like really coughing then? Like, and like,
I was awful. I was miserable.
Yeah.
Because like I had like a fever, and it went away, and I was like so much better. I felt awesome. I was like, wow, I feel so great. And then like the next day I woke up, and I'm like, why do I feel a little weird all of a sudden? And then I had a collab with Gia and Meat and Cookie, and we were playing around, and just gradually I started getting worse.
Oh,
and I'm like,
no.
I'm like, oh no. I was just like sitting here, I'm like, oh no. I was losing my voice. It was bad.
I mean, I think we had it somewhere in here, but I mean, there was also like a voice tweet from you from like the end of September where you were sick then too. So it's just like, it's like you've been just pounded back and back and back and back a little bit here this year. But this is also not the first 3D you've had, because we've seen you in VR. As a matter of fact, you're in VR quite often, actually, relatively.
It's fun. It's fun.
Here we have one of your models here in VR. And again, very quickly, we have you sneaking up on Annie, unintentionally, but you scared the living crap out of Annie. Again, lots of VR sessions. We have also another model out there in VR. A slightly different VR model. Yeah,
this one's awesome. I love this one. This one's so funny.
Was this from Mon Emerald? Did this come by way?
Mon Emerald made it for me for my birthday as a gift. It was awesome. It's absolutely so cool.
The amount of like different like 3D models that Mon Emerald has is always very impressive, and they also do games, guys. We talk about them quite often for a lot of fan games and things like that. So very, very nice. Okay, all right. So we have those two looks, but then came the new 3D, which is based on your current model that we see here. I don't know. I mean, did this take a while to get into 3D, or was
I commissioned it from Artemis, and you know, they started it on it, I think, like September 20th, and it was done rather fast. They were really good at this. I don't know. They do such good work. They got it done really fast. That's remarkable. I love it.
And just for folks not in the know, that's the Artemis Commission Guild. They're the same folks that actually took care of our 3D models for myself, Lady Cody, and of course Heidi here. So we still really highly recommend them for 3D work.
Oh yeah,
really good work.
Really great work.
And then of course we have the actual stream itself for the new setup. You know, is there, when you go into VR chat, is there any plans? Is there, or is it just you're just looking for new worlds, or what's a good VR stream for you? What makes for a good VR experience for you?
Well, usually when I play like VR chat, I always look for random worlds. I'll just like look up like phrases or I'll look up letters and I look from there. One thing I want to do that I think will be done in VR, it's a plan I came up with. I want to do it sometime in the future. I want to do like a VTuber version of like Whose Line Is It Anyway? And I want like, you know, a bunch of VTubers like act out skits in full body VR gear. I think it'd be fun. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do it. But that's something I want to do probably this upcoming next year if I could figure it out for the future. I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be really funny.
It's a tricky thing pulling off the VR streams, but when they do get pulled off, they're just like a different experience, and it's nice to just give something different for the audience. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say the whole physical comedy aspect that's added into it, so it kind of solidifies the experience and changes it up a bit.
I would say among all the VTubers I know, there's no one else that makes the most novel go live posts. I would say the go live posts are about half the posts you have here on Twitter, and they generally always have different art. It's never just okay, I'm going live. There's something to it. Either new art we've never seen or new expressions we've never seen. I don't know. Is it just casual for you? Do you put thought into those at all, if I may ask, or?
No, I always just like to have a picture because people sometimes won't pay attention just to plain text.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't even know what image to put. So like I think the other week or so I just used like a photo of Benadryl. This is my cool image.
Catches the eye. All right.
And it does. People ask questions.
Just as a quick reminder, everybody, once again, myself, Tob, and many other awesome VTubers are going to be part of Things VTubers Say Live here, coming up in 4 weeks. That's going to be
coming up real soon.
It's going to be January 8th, Sunday, January 8th. That's going to be on the main event stage, and that is at Anime Los Angeles. So once again, highly recommend if you can to make it out and see us there. And we are going to be there in a sense because we have to make for certain this goes through. So we'll be hitting up the convention actually. But how we do that is going to be totally dependent and different on each of our VTuber selves. So can't guarantee this. I think some of us are going to be doing meet and greets and all that, and we'll leave it up to them as far as what they're planning there. But again, this is from Caso Curates, hosted by the same folks that took care of Tob's website and merchandise and things like that. Again, they have some really interesting ideas about some tech they want to roll out here, not just at Anime Los Angeles, but also some upcoming conventions in 2023. Can't really talk about it, but if they pull it off, man, it's gonna be wild. Like if they actually pull off what they're thinking about doing. So highly recommended there. And have to ask, it sounds like they gave you a very special toy, toy of some sort.
It did, yeah, for my birthday. Yeah.
Yes. Did you stream anything with this, or are you planning anything with this?
I'm gonna be planning something soon. I have a photo of it here. I'll just send it in the chat here. But when I tested it out. But yes, they gave me a flamethrower. They gave me one for my birthday. Well, they had a plethora of different things that I could choose from. Yeah. And so it was decided through a subathon goal. There was like, I think, a flamethrower. There was like a sword. Like a bunch of other things. There was like a crowbar, a wall sticker, and it was really funny how it's like, you know, there was a sticker, I think maybe like a poster, and then there was like weapons. So it was like, wow, what a good mix, right? What a good variety. This is a photo of me. I sent it in the thing. Of me testing it out. I burnt a plant. I have a plan to maybe not do a stream, but at least get some, like, you know, pre-recorded content, because, you know, I don't know how I could be able to do a streaming setup, you know, with like fire without like maybe causing some kind of safety hazard or maybe burning something. So I was thinking this is a plan sometime this month or next of doing some like pre-recorded content. I want to cook a steak with it. I want to set the flamethrower to a steak, see if I can cook it, you know, and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much we can talk about our host, but they're into some interesting stuff, so it's kind of unsurprising that they'd have one of these on hand. But more to come.
They made it from hand. Actually,
Yeah,
they made it from
right.
hand. It's crazy. I don't know how they did it. But
We have some wild things to show off, I think, at this particular convention, like what they're planning here. So
yeah, it'll be real interesting, so to speak.
all right, so that was the thing. Let's go ahead and talk about this. You have sponsors. Continually, you have sponsored here. Here we have.
Yeah.
Today's stream is sponsored by HBO Max. Please support the stream by signing up using my link. Once again, this is HBO Max. I couldn't help but notice over on your Twitch you have New Reserve, New England Mountains, The Hunter Call the Wild is a sponsor here too.
Oh, it's funny. I don't know. They it was some hunting game, and they're like, "Do you want to play this? We'll pay you." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, why not?" It was funny. I killed something in the beginning. I was trying to get trampled by a bunch of moose or get mauled by a bear, but it turns out in that game it's very, very difficult to do so. Who would have thought?
So the question is for the sponsors, do you just get them coming to you? Do you go to them? Is it a mixture of the two?
Oh, it's always them coming to me. They always approach me. I never go out of my way really to reach out for things, but they always come forward to me, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, why not, whatever, okay.
So we'll get into another potential sponsorship coming up here in just a moment. We see it kind of mentioned in chat. Don't worry, chat, we'll get to it. Don't worry. But let's shift gears to some very good friends of yours. Here we have one of your friends. That we have had on our show before, along with some others. That, of course, being Koki Monster, who we had along with Meat and Rummy. Yeah, I mean, and others with the South Side. Is it a thing where when you're looking out there at other VTubers, are you approaching them, or are they approaching you? Again, it's kind of the same question. Does it just happen? Do you just fall into?
Just kind of happens, mutual of a mutual. You kind of just start checking one another out, and things just happen, and then occasionally you start to speak to one another. All kinds of things. I think before I really started speaking to Meat and Koki, I was in collabs with them before through other people, and it just kind of happens. Like I said. It just happens eventually, and you get acquainted, from one friend of another, or mutual, or so forth. Yeah.
We had this piece of artwork here with you, some others along here. Please tell me this was the VR chat, if you recall, the VR chat world for Studio Ghibli. Is that what we're looking at here?
Yes, it was. Yeah. I think it was a celebration for Sigrid and Bird. I think that's what it was, and we went to a bunch of different worlds. Oh, that was so fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, we had another of our own streams with Rainy and Lady where we hit up that world too. It's super hidden. It's not even a legitimate...
It's really difficult to get in.
Yeah, but it's out there and it's magical, so that is so cool that you guys got to see that too. All right, so with that said, let's talk about this individual. Let's talk about, if you don't mind, it's Zum. Festive Zum here.
Zum. Good old Zum.
Here we have a lot of artwork coming from this individual. I almost want to say this is maybe superfan number one, and that's my impression. But
no, she's my best friend. I always commission her whenever I have a chance. She's my favorite artist. She does good stuff. I love her art style.
Parasocial to my VTuber waifus. Again, VTuber in their own right? So, only following 2 accounts. I love this. Only following 2 accounts. I can't pull it up, but it's you and someone else.
Her and her brother.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the dedication that we're seeing here, folks. But yeah, just some fantastic artwork. I'm so Lily for the skunk is what we have here. Holding a can. Good night, everyone. I'm off to sleep with my Lily pillow. And then we also lastly had this cool set of doodles, Pinterest doodle sheets here of various looks for yourself. So
I know. They're so great. She's so talented.
lots of just awesome on the money artwork here from Zum. Big recommend there for all of you. All right. Also saying, thank you, my Lily, for the VR headset. I'm going to ERP and E-date all the Discord kittens in VR chat. What did you like? Help them get a headset?
I had a spare headset and I sent it to her so she could have a VR headset. Yeah, because when I got my Vive, I had another one and I'm like, well, I'm not going to use this.
Nice.
So, I sent it to her.
Very nice. Very nice.
This shit gets expensive. Like, oh man.
Also, regarding artwork, we have some commissioned artwork that you've gotten here in the past. We have this piece here is a scab. What do you think about scab? I mean, are you still using it? Are you?
I like scab. I just I haven't used it in a while just because I forget. Sometimes like I'll get on and I'll be like, oh, if I'm looking to actively commission, sometimes just as a treat. But I forget scab exists. But like when I remember, maybe I'll look for something. Usually I just always commission my friend because I always just think it's really great just to give her like work and like commission her, and because I love her art and she's always reliable and consistent, but it's not bad. I've never had any issues with scab. I've seen some people have like issues with scab or like scab horror stories where they like will commission something and it's like completely something different. That's so crazy.
Yeah, well, we've seen instances where it's kind of like, okay, I paid you just like everyone else did, but you clearly didn't put in the same effort as others, or it comes in very late. Like I could say we've had orders of ours that were canceled last minute, and because of the exchange rate, we actually lost money.
Oh wow!
Nothing big, like $8, but it's still like, well, I have nothing to show, so that's kind of lame.
Nah, I get you.
The other thing was like, I commissioned a piece of Valentine's Day artwork back like before Halloween. But the last day they could give it to me was like a week after Valentine's Day, and sure enough, they gave it to us like a week after Valentine's Day, and it was like, this was a Valentine's artwork. That was very clear, but okay. All right.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
What can you do?
It's not perfect, and it was still awesome artwork, so. All right. So, and other cool commissions out there here too. Here we have this from Moose. Lots of Tom here, even down to a very special can of a certain beverage that we'll talk about here in a moment.
Oh yeah.
On brand. We also had this. I had to ask. We had here with a King rendition of yourself. Do you sing at all on any of your streams?
Yeah, I do. I do sing, not often. I was supposed to do karaoke on the original day of my anniversary, and then when I got sick, it fucked everything up, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna be releasing some original music next year. Look forward to it. I'm working on it. I have the music. It's getting mastered. I think that's what they say it does. I don't know the terminology, but yeah, sometime next year we'll be having some original music out and all that.
And speaking of which, Heidi, you've been running some karaoke streams here, and it sounds like you have some plans to release some more music here coming soon.
Yes.
We don't have to talk about it too much, but we're probably looking at early next year for some original songs here from our co-host.
Oh, very nice. Ooh, congrats.
Now I have to, for a charity stream goal, perform a karaoke stream before the end of the year is up, and man, we're coming up close. Any recommendations from either of you for a karaoke stream? Anything I should know before I do my very first karaoke stream?
Just choose songs you like and have fun with it. Just have fun with it, and you can always sing funny songs to lighten the mood. Like that one, like Cheeseburgers in Paradise, or like the Pina Colada song. That'll be fun to lighten the mood. You'll have a good time there.
Do either of you like walk in with a set list that you're thinking of, or does it just kind of come to you when you're streaming?
I had one, and then while I was doing the karaoke stream, I went off of it because suddenly I just remembered every song that I listened to. It was funny because creating the list, I was like, I don't listen to music. I forgot what music is. But it all came back during the stream, so I was like, thank God.
I remember like it started with kind of songs, and then it went into like I think some Broadway.
Musicals and such.
Musicals, yeah. Any preference there, Heidi? I mean, do you like lean one way or the next, or is it just kind of like what comes to you?
Just whatever comes to me. I think one of the songs on there was a demo song that was supposed to be in the Lorax that they like didn't. It's such a good song. High key, I want to do a cover of it because I think it'd be hilarious. I'm singing as the Onceler, and then someone could be the Lorax.
Karaoke streams is what the alcohol is for. I agree, Rib Jib. I 100% agree. I will probably be slightly buzzed for mine just to get rid of the jitters, but...
There you go. That's a way to do it. I wish I could. I can't. Because if I don't, I'm just gonna get... I'm gonna get, like, congested if I drink or, like, sing. I can't do that. I wish. I wish to make it easier.
I see requests for Boof Pack. I see requests for Bustin'. You know what, guys? Probably, like, a week before, I'll put out and ask like what you guys want to hear and take them into consideration. All right, so don't worry, it'll happen. All right. Thank you. Let's see here. I drink a can of dragon fruit Red Bull, and then you're just kind of showing your reaction here. Does it? Do you like energy drinks? Do you like alcohol drinks? Do you like energy drink alcohol drinks?
Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah. Totally.
All right.
I am a fan of it, I suppose, yes.
We had this. I remember this came out of nowhere. Fundraiser stream here from Project Melody.
Yeah. I remember we were all supposed to do it, and then she had something and she had to like reschedule it for some point later. Yeah, it was gonna be fun. I was looking forward to it, but some other time at some point.
Right, it's still happening. It like just came out of the blue. I remember, and it was like, wait, what's going on? And then she had a bunch hop on. So still, my impression is it's still happening. Like, yeah, so that's still coming along. But then we had you on Bounce SMP. Anything you want to say about Bounce?
Oh, it was so fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a real good time. The image is so funny. I just saw it on the screen. Bounce SMP is fun. It's been great. It's been a lot of fun.
I think most people know what it is, but for those not in the know, it is a block game server. That's right. It's Minecraft. We have, of course, here Blue here with one piece of a skin for you, and then a second piece, your Spooky Tib in Minecraft. Tricky Treat version here. Yeah, I mean, it's not a VTuber server, but it feels like primarily VTubers on it, right? Like, that's my impression of Bounce.
There is a lot of VTubers, yes. Yeah. Say quite a plethora.
Is it still going on, or is that like died down a little?
It's still going on and active. I feel like people probably, when it first started, I feel like it was very hyped.
Yeah.
People still do play on it. I go on there every so often because me, Meat, and Koki were working on a store, but I feel like people don't go on as much.
All right. And then we had the merch drop. As a matter of fact, we had this October merch drop here from Uwu Market. Once again, let's go ahead and give this a refresh here on the main page, because I think they just had they finally launched their Noomba plushies today. That's out now, so brand new merch drop here.
Ooh.
For Noomi. That's what we have here. And hey, welcome again. It's Penumbral with yet another live redirect. I guess our timing is just always lining up here on Sundays. Thank you very much, Penumbral, for the raid. Welcome. Thank you again. Again, highly recommend Penumbral, another fantastic VTuber news YouTube channel. Can't recommend them enough. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're literally the only person who streams at the same time. Yeah, usually. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Here we have Tob, Skunk, Twitch, VTuber, and we're just taking a quick look at some merch here. So yeah, Numi just had a merch drop like an hour ago here on the actual site. But of course we have your merch. We have the Batserd t-shirt, poster, hat, hoodies, t-shirts, more hoodies, sweatpants, and other pieces there. I don't know, anything you want to say about this this drop?
Much. Working with the Wool Market was pretty good. It was a good experience. I love how they always supply the art and they always commission artists for their projects.
Yeah,
it's really great. It's wonderful. It's wonderful how they do that and they get other artists involved. I had a good time collabing with them and making merch with them. It was a good experience.
Real quick, of course, folks, so we're going to be talking about it for this upcoming week. Of course, we have our own merch drop, but our most recent one is we have a monthly merch subscription box now, starting here in December and going on and on. We're already working on the January box right now. So this is very Christmas themed. We do have a t-shirt. We have a mouse pad, an extra large mouse pad. We have actually a double-sided mug, posters, keychain, and other pieces here. So lots of options. You can go with the mini option or the standard options, different shirt sizes. And yes, if we get enough subscriptions, we can have some stickers, we can have prints, buttons, and eventually socks. So if we get socks, not a big deal if we don't hit the socks. It's okay. It's fine. It's already a success. But if we don't hit that, that's okay. But just want to let you guys know. I'm going to drop in the link here just in chat real quick, and we'll be talking about it in the upcoming week. So highly recommend it. Once again, also thank you again for the raid. Last time we'll say this, feel free to hit that like button down below. Again, that just helps push out the stream and push out the VOD. Again, right now, we're just in sub-only mode and 10-second slow mode because of bots. Don't mean to keep you here. Feel free to unsub after, but thank you so much. All right. We also have this. Was this merch? Was this merch at some point, or what am I looking at here? Like this particular mug here for you.
Yeah, that was on my Stream Element store. It was, yes.
There was another store. There was another store.
That was like my old one, my Stream Element. Yeah, another one. It was my Stream Elements one I had before, yeah.
And then we had this. Okay, I think I understand this, but I don't know. Heidi, Tom, could you break this down for me? It's definitely it's definitely a man standing type of day. What?
It really do be a bit.
Well, because sometimes, I don't know, it's just that kind of day where you just kind of stand there and you're like, okay. Sentient? Stagnant. Yeah, kinda. You just, you're like, okay, well, I don't know. No words to say.
I think today's a man walking away type of day for me.
That's fair.
Please stay.
And then you add like the wind emoji, so it looks like it's like a very brisk and swift walk.
It just looks like they're farting to me when they do that, though. That's all it does. All right, so this was the highlight of October for us. This event here. Streamer Bans tells us Twitch partner Tobs has been banned. # first ban. This was your first ban from Twitch.
It was my first ban, yes.
And immediately letting us know what happened, I showed Goatsy on stream and was curious how long it would take. Is this true? Did this actually happen?
Yeah, it did. I was legitimately curious, and me and my chat, we always make jokes. Oh, you're gonna get banned one day, Tob, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, if I get banned, it's gonna be in my own hands and my own accord. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And I kept making the jokes, and I just showed the image at the end of the stream. It was very small and off the side on the screen. I'd say, it was there for a bit. But, I just showed it, and I'm like, I'm genuinely curious. And, I went to bed. I woke up. I'm like, I'm not banned yet. Okay. Pinged my Discord. Guys, not banned yet. Gonna go live. I shit you not. Like about 10 minutes after I posted that in my Discord, I got banned.
So you were not able to go live, right? Like.
No, I was not able to go live.
Okay.
I Twitch.tv. No,
Okay.
I was not.
I was just wondering, like, if you went live and they like shut you down like within a minute or something like that. Just double checking.
It was just such a coincidence. You know, that's where that oh God, excuse me, where that irony plays in. Is just like, you know, I'm like, oh, I woke up. It was like 12 hours. I was asleep. I woke up. I was expecting to be banned when I woke up during my sleep. Didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. So yeah, I told my Discord I'm gonna stream like in like however many so minutes, like real soon, and then I got banned right at like after, and I'm just like, that's a coincidence. How did that happen? Why now?
Twitch infiltrated Discord and waited. More likely than you think, Turtle thought. More likely than
Maybe.
you think.
I don't know anymore. This shit perplexes me to this day.
Was this originally like a 3-day ban, 7-day ban, or do you recall?
3 days.
It was 3 days.
A 3-day. It was 3 days, and then I don't know. They let you put in like a appeal or something, and I was just. What did I say? I was like, you know, I was foolish. I'm so sorry I did this. I won't do it again. I have learned my lesson. I was being very foolish, and I have learned the consequences, and I'd like to apologize for what I've done. I said something like that. And then I woke up, and then it went from 3 days to a day. This. Oh, I thought it was funny because I got banned. It was funny. I don't know. I didn't know how to react because, you know, in the events of everything, you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live, and then I look on Twitter, the fucking streamer ban thing popped up. I fucking recorded myself laughing because I couldn't stop fucking laughing because I was like, oh my God, it really happened. Like, I knew it was gonna happen, but you know, when it does and that realization sinks in, you're like, oh my fucking God, that's so fucking funny.
Chat, I'm gonna go ahead and play this quick 16 seconds here of Tom here, her actual reaction.
Yeah.
That was in the moment. That was in the moment. Again.
It was in the moment. It was in the moment. My initial reaction to the news presented to me.
Speaking of reactions, of course, we had so many reactions. Bao, you're telling Bao it's fine.
It's fine, yeah. Everybody thought like, oh no, poor Tom, and I'm like, don't feel symphony. Don't feel. What's that word? Sympathy. Thank you. Don't feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. You know, I was a criminal. I was a bad guy. You know.
We had Saroe, you telling her I must repent for my Twitch crimes. Lena, you just saying I am crazy to Lena. And then we had others who we've had on our show before. Numi, you telling Numi I did this to myself. Giri, I did it to myself.
So I tell everybody, it was just funny. It's just so funny. Oh my God.
Another previous guest here. Of course, we had Giri on. We also had Vivi. If we say Kirk Johnson 3 times in front of a mirror, I hear Tob's account will get restored, and then she kills you. And then we had Persephone doing God's work, educating the youth. Once again, that is the Nekomancer, who will be our guest coming up next week. This time next week here on YouTube for our final Things VTubers Say YouTube stream of the year. And once again, Persephone is also joining us at Anime Los Angeles. So keep your eyes out for this particular VTuber. And then at some point, yeah, that's where you also had, I think, the YouTube stream. Is that correct?
Yes. And I'm like, well, can't go live on Twitch. Guess I'll go live on YouTube.
So, I mean, did the YouTube stream go as planned? Did you stop that once you noticed you were unbanned, or how'd that go down?
Well, you know, I had my first YouTube stream. It was funny. We all laughed. I don't know. It was just like a normal stream. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh my God, I miss Twitch. I did. Well, because you know the differences in YouTube's stream layout, the chat and all that. I mean, I love the chat bots. So, like I said, that was my favorite part. I was dying from that. Those Tinder love dating sex bots.
Yeah.
That was the best thing. It was the best thing. That was the highlight of it. It was a good time. But yeah, it was a good stream, and it's just really funny. And then I was like, oh my god. It was just like a couple more days. I just got to get through it. And then Twitch was like, okay, I guess you can have your ban, deducted. And I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. And it's just how it is. I fucked around and I found out.
So lots of reactions here. We also had this artwork from George Chungus. Free Tobs, hashtag Tobs has been banned.
Yep.
For those who don't know, this is another VTuber here with you, actually. It's Gadra. I believe they're a cockroach VTuber.
I would say don't go through her Twitter. She retweets a lot of porn.
So,
just to be fair.
Just to be safe. But for those interested, hey, she also retweets a lot of porn. You might want to check her out. There we go. So there we have that. Other quick reactions here from Techie, another previous guest. We also, of course, had you talking about this. Had a great time at TwitchCon. Skiing emoji. Got to meet a lot of cool fellas and had a good time. Emoji cowboy hat. Thank you all to all my friends I met and hung out with. And it was nice meeting whoever else found me at the con. Man dancing. So yes, we had you at TwitchCon. What were your impressions now that you've had some time away from the con?
Like impressions, like I mean, the con itself, it was fun. It was a good time. It was just interesting to people watch mostly. It was really funny. I don't know, just walking around and when you see people, you're like, wait, I think I know that person. Like I think I remember when I was at the hotel I stayed at, I stared down Carl Jacobs because I was like, I think I know that guy. I always used to think that he was like Mr. Beast's brother, but I guess they're not related. I don't know why. I'm sharing that. I just thought it's funny, but yeah, I stared him down, and I was like, oh my god, it's that one guy. It's Mr. Beast's brother. I didn't say that to him, but I couldn't. It was just so funny.
Yeah, here we had you saying, I saw Carl Jacobs and I stared at him like this because I was doing a double take. I'm sorry, Mr. Jacobs.
I couldn't stop, and he like looked at me, and I was just like, and then I turned around and then I like walked away, and I was like, oh shit, that's awkward. I couldn't help it. It's just funny because I was like, I think I know him.
My experience with him, he's very, very kind. I've actually had 2 interactions with him somehow, I think you guys probably saw when we squared off in Crab Game, and I somehow pulled it out. He was very, very cordial. Cool guy, actually, yeah. But, so we had you at TwitchCon, and here we have our guests from last week. Not Rikami, but also Kage. Captain Okage saying, it was nice to hang out blunt buddy.
Oh yeah, I accidentally burnt him by accident. A bunch of VTubers, we all like hung out somewhere. I accidentally burnt him by accident with a lit joint. It was an accident because I was just like here, and I didn't realize I burnt him, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. It was just like an inside joke since then. But yeah, I burnt. It was an accident. It really was. I wasn't paying attention because I was holding it upwards, not downwards. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
Quick question: do you blaze it on stream?
Yeah, I do. I sure do.
I think that's allowed. I've seen it
yeah, it's allowed.
I've seen it like. The thing is like Twitch's kind of weird when it comes to that because it's like we see also people like drink on stream, but sometimes they bonk people for that, and it's it's kind of like uneven. But I think on the whole of it, they're usually really good about it. Like they kind of get, they usually kind of get like, yeah, this is okay in whatever jurisdiction the person's in and things like that.
Smoking on stream. I mean, I think how the word of thumb, how it goes, if it's allowed in your state, then it's allowed on Twitch. I mean, like I even like did like a stream, like a hand cam stream when I was like cooking it, and like I made like handfuls, and I was like showing it off. I'm like, look guys, look at this stuff. But yes, it's allowed in some instances, but I don't think they're that strict. more or less being a VTuber, I feel like you kind of get away with more. Because, you know, they also say, like, vomiting on stream is TOS. I've done that a handful of times, but, I mean, that's not like I'm gonna get in trouble because it's not like they can see it, they can just hear it. So.
ASMR vomiting stream.
Yeah, you know what? I think streamer bands might have another one coming up here for Skunk Tuber. Anyway,
no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So once again, that was Kage, Captain Hokage. Also, will be with us at Anime Los Angeles. So we're going to be talking with them too for the main event. Very cool. And we had you replying to someone else here. As a matter of fact, I can't read it off because they're limiting their reply, but they were really happy to meet you.
Yeah, I met
Twitch.
Sayu. Yeah. What a good time.
Literally saying, can't wait to meet you again, and then 11 days later, graduate.
I know. Just how things are in life.
Just such a shame, chat. We'll never, ever, ever hear from this VTuber ever again. Certainly not recently. But that's all I'm going to say about that. And then, yes, we have this event here too. I like how I was just walking and I heard someone say Tob and hug me, and it was Numi.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I don't know. Me and Numi, we hung out a handful at TwitchCon, but I wasn't with her majority of the time. We just kept running into each other. It was just a coincidence. It's like I was somewhere off. I hung out with some of my friends. I hung out with Enrico and Olivia Monroe and Arva a lot, and we just kept running into each other. We just kept running into each other. It wasn't planned, and she saw me, and I'm just like, oh my god, hi. I would just, I don't have much depth perception in my environment, but she would just like run up on me and surprise the shit out of me, and I'm like, oh my god, well, hello. Yeah.
We also had this ever so important tweet where you just simply said, Tob. But it also is giving me an option to translate it. Let's see here. This is at 4:20 p.m.
Oh, that timing!
Eastern time. Yeah. Let's translate. Unable to fetch translation. It's impossible. It can't be translated, chat. It is. It can't happen. Google Translate, for the first time I've ever seen this, was like, no, can't be done. We don't know what it means. It's indescribable.
They gave up.
One thing I absolutely love this. We hit October. And we had a little bit of a Haruhi cosplay. The ribbon looks like it belongs there, actually.
I know, right?
Great work there.
Thank you. My photoshopping skills.
So you mentioned anime. I mean, is there any particular anime that I don't know you take inspiration from, or enjoy, or recommend, or do you watch any still?
I have not kept up with like any of the recent stuff. I don't know what it is. People like, oh yeah, this and that. And I'm like, okay, like my favorite series is Higurashi. I love the Higurashi series. I don't know, Lucky Star was great. I like a bunch of older stuff. I don't know. I feel like I just don't keep up with all the current stuff. I feel like there's just too much. It's just too much. Every few months, it's a new trend. Yeah,
it's like every season. It's like, you don't know this. You're so out of touch. It's like, no.
Just like, I just don't got the time for it.
This happens with everybody. Everyone eventually generally falls off of like the current trends of anime, but the people who are like hardwired in, like, are so hardwired in, right? They're like in it all day long, week after week.
Definitely.
But then they fall off and they'll have their favorites. But I like to still like keep my ear to the ground a little bit. And my problem is I'm kind of ahead of the game because I read it beforehand, so it's kind of like okay.
Yeah, I get that.
So, we had you tweeting out sex gifts. You're probably just trying to. Maybe.
Well, because that one guy from Breaking Bad, he tweeted it. The guy who played Hank, whatever his name is, and I just kept thinking of that. So I tweeted it because he tweeted it that one time. I think it was an accident. I think he was like trying to look it up, but then he accidentally like tweeted it, and everybody's like, "Oh my god," because he's like an old man, and so it's funny.
Speaking of funny, here we have Nanners, Nachasu Nanners with V Shoujo, giving us this. Any context you'd like to provide for this
that was,
at all.
that was fun. Well, me and Yanners, we played Flash games together, and Snuffy joined us. She was like, "Can my friend join?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." I didn't know it was Snuffy, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Yeah, of course." And so me, Nyan, and Snuffy, we were just looking at a bunch of Flash games, and I found all of us very cool Frozen theme hats, and we just had a good old time. And she posted a screenshot, and I was laughing my ass off. You know, it's a really good image with just no context. You just look at it, and you're just like, yeah, okay.
I mean, do you plan collabs, or do you just kind of go with the flow sometimes on?
Kind of just go with the flow. Things happen. You just, you're just kind of talk. You're like, oh yeah, let's do this. What day are you good? And then, when you get around to it, and then you're like, okay, yeah, finally this day I think I'm free. Okay, yeah. Stuff like that.
Here we have some kind of summation, also from George Chungus. That was an interesting collaboration here. So not to give too much away here. Again, also don't really know who that character is on the bottom left, but the rest of them look pretty familiar here. They're all here. All right.
Good time.
I need to stop waking up at 5 p.m., says Tom.
Yeah, that's true.
I've noticed you stream pretty late, relatively. Do you think you stream late, or is it like just kind of a normal time for yourself?
No, I stream late, and I don't know. It's just I wish I could be a person that would stream earlier, and I just can't. I find myself doing all these things in the day, and then and then I'm like, oh, it's set time again. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I feel more productive at nighttime. I always stream very late. My life is broken. My sleep balance is broken, and I embrace it.
I mean,
that's just how it is.
Is it late for you, or is it kind of like technically like midday for you, or something like that?
It's
when you
late
go live?
as fuck. I'll be up until fucking like 4 or 5 a.m. That shit's late as fuck. My life is broken.
But I mean, if you're waking up at 5 p.m., then it's not too late for you, though, right?
It's not. Well, I mean, no. In a sense, it's not. But then when you end, it's like daytime, and you're like, oh yeah, it's time to go to bed. Yes, that's normal in my brain chemistry.
I mean, I assume this probably brings in a different audience, though. I mean,
yeah.
Do you notice any kind of difference there, or is there more of a overseas international audience even?
I mean, it seems to be I would say half and half. I mean, there's a good amount of EU watchers and a good amount of Americans or Canadians with just broken sleeping schedules like myself.
Eggy saying she's the only one I can raid at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know. I think there's something actually kind of special about having a late night streamer. I don't know. I think late night streamers like provide like, I don't know, like a real service. Like I appreciate our late night streamers more than I can say, actually. Like, because when the rest of us are just done, there's others like holding it up and giving us a good time. So
I get you for sure.
All right, so we have the timing there. Eventually, it looks like from Zumlings you can have a good night. But we also had this story. I was gambling with my parents. I leave for a second and let my dad take over the machine I was on, and he wins $100. He turned 10 into 110. So I asked this.
Did that.
I ask this of all of our guests usually if I remember. Do your parents know you're a VTuber?
Oh yeah, they know. It's just me and my parents, so they know what I do. Yeah, my dad is kind of just like, he's like, whatever, yeah, like, you're doing your thing. And my mom is like, oh, your little show, your little thing, how's it going? I'm like, it's going great, Mom. Going good. My dad, he doesn't know. He's like, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's like, whatever, just pay your fucking bills. I'm like, no worries. Got it.
So yes, once again, guys, you're helping her pay the bills. Yeah, that's been our impression, actually, from just every guest we've asked. They're very open about it. The parents know, or supportive in their own way, right? So that's awesome to hear.
Of course.
And we had another gambling story here from Numi.
Oh yeah.
Tob and I are maniacs at the casino. We kept winning. Finally, we ate that shit up. Dirty Shirley's are the best drink.
I think she was super drunk when she tweeted this or something like that. Her and I think it was like for my birthday, we went to Vegas for a night and we were gambling, and she was like playing some like horse racing game. I don't know. And I think I was just like at roulette, and I don't know what it was. Like I was just playing. And I went from like $80 to like 400. And I was like, look at me, look what I won. I don't know how the fuck I did that. I don't know how I did that. The waitress kept coming up and she's like, drink. And I'm like, keep them coming. They're free. Keep them coming. I don't know. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Do you make it out to the casino often, or do you enjoy the experience?
It's fun. Usually I always just go with my parents because they're old. But that time, we just went for my birthday. I go every so often. My parents are like, do you want to go? And I'm like, maybe, but then I'm stream, and then I don't know. Every so often.
Okay, this is the only time we're going to acknowledge this at all. Here we have Zum here with some particular art and another individual on the left. Is there anything you'd like to say of the being to the left of this picture? Is there anything that you could even describe about your relationship to this particular individual?
He's just really funny, and he makes me laugh. Zoom just drew this. I don't know why she drew this. At first, I don't know what she was drawing, and she was like, "I'm gonna draw this," and I was like, "Okay." And she just drew it, and it was really funny. I don't know. I think he's funny, the Mr. Avocado Man. That's about it. Zoom is just really creative with her art.
Oh my god, he's holding Boldak noodles. Oh no, those are the same. Those are the same noodles I was eating. Chad, those are the same noodles I was eating at my 3rd year anniversary. Okay, all right. Well, good luck to him. But oh god, all right.
That was the spicy ramen.
Oh god. Zum says hi, False. Hey, Zum. Hi. Okay. We also had Okari, birthday gift for Tob, drawn by me and animated here from Her Moon. This little animated piece here.
Oh, that's so cute.
I love that.
I put this one in here for you, Heidi. That's
perfect. 10 out of 10 form.
When I saw this, I was like, I know we're going to be talking about this subject anyway. So, but yeah, your birthday. I'm sorry, that's early August, right?
Yeah, early August.
And my birthday is technically early August too. It's August 10th actually on the day this was posted. So we have that there. And then we did have your birthday along with a birthday subathon.
Yup.
Bring your nicest party clothes. Head over to the channel. I only have one birthday a year, so want to be crazy for my B-day. See you there. How'd it go? What'd you think of it?
Oh, it was a wonderful time. I streamed for like 48 hours. I always do this thing. I did this my first year streaming. I do my birthday subathon, and I just have all these goals, and I just you know, the goals do get filled, and then I just do a bunch of stuff like I smash things, I burn things. It's just all a process. You know, it was really funny. I just remember like one of my subathon goals, I burnt something live. And so what I did was, like, I had my laptop, I had my computer, I had TeamViewer going so I could access my computer when I wasn't home. And I left, and I went somewhere else to burn it, and I, like, brought my setup with me. Not, like, my entire setup, but I just, like, brought a mic, I brought, like, my hand cam. And it was a process. It was a lot of moving around. I was going different places to do different things and all that. It was a process. It was a good time. Like, I went to burn the things at my parents' place, because I'm not gonna fucking burn something in a fucking 1-bedroom apartment. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get fucking evicted. But yeah, no, it was fun, and you know, everything went swimmingly. No technical issues for the most part. It was a good time.
We have a certain Zum TM in chat saying hi, and also I am gonna draw FalseEye inflated.
Oh, that's nice. There you go.
Don't know what led that on. We certainly didn't talk about you extensively earlier in the stream. I don't know. All right, yeah. So lots of burning things. The other question is, when you're, taking care of these, is there any of these left that you still have to take care of, or are they all knocked out now?
I still got some things going on. Like, I'm still working on some music. I'm still working on some things with like merch and things like that. I still got some things I'm working on, but a majority of everything had been taken care of. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm also seeing Zum say, False is expecting with Nico, Kato, wow, Tob is being cheated on. Okay, you know what? Let's,
Congratulations.
Just,
I'm so happy for you.
Let's just move on here.
How many months?
All right, let's move on.
Post it on Twitter.
Let's go on to something more wholesome, like an egg off. Here we have an egg off here with, again, that's with Bird, the robot, at Bird_the_robot, another English VTuber here. Yeah, this is back in the summertime, saying you're going to have a raw egg eating contest.
Yep.
Don't miss it. We're going to battle till one of us pukes.
Yep. It's a good time. It's a good time.
You were both... I'm sorry?
Oh, I was like, I ate 17 raw eggs. Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
How'd that affect your poop, though?
It wasn't that bad. It was pretty normal for the most part. I didn't puke. I didn't have any gastrointestinal issues. I think it's okay.
I should try that. Raw eggs.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cholesterol. That's a lot of cholesterol. I don't recommend this, Heidi. I'm sorry. I can't. But
I'll have it with a glass of pilk.
Jesse James saying, I still can't believe she ate 49 eggs. That's right. 66 eggs is what she...
I cannot believe I ate 98 eggs.
81 raw eggs. You heard it here. That's correct.
Yep.
Oh my God. Heidi only cares about the pooping meta. That's what I'm getting out of this. That's right. Okay. All right. It just one of those days. Again, this is kind of the wonderful expressions we have on your Twitter, but you're holding a certain can of something. Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Can we finally talk about Four Loko?
No, because they haven't sponsored me yet. I keep bothering them on Twitter. I'm like, you guys should just sponsor me. Come on now, come on. I see them send PR packages to people all the time, and they're just ignoring me. They'll like my comments, they'll play around. They'll play around, but like, I ain't getting nothing in my business email. Why aren't they hitting me up? Who's to say? So I'm very neutral with them right now because they're playing coy with me. And I, for one, I'm not fond of the tomfoolery, if you will.
Eventually it works. We've seen it happen. Eventually we believe like an Iron Mouse will get a sponsorship from Little Caesars. We have seen Jimmy John's finally at least reply back to Silvervale in the same methodology. Four Loko has to happen.
It'll happen. You just gotta believe.
What is Four Loko? Could you help maybe our audience understand?
Of course. Well, Four Loko is a malt beverage, a liqueur malt beverage, if you will, ranging and consisting of many different flavors and many different alcohol percentages. It leans on the higher side. Back then, they used to produce it with caffeine, and then they had to discontinue that because it was a health hazard for many people who were consuming it. But yes, a malt beverage, a malt liqueur beverage with many different flavors.
Did you consume it when it had the caffeine in it? Do you have any impressions of that?
I was, unfortunately, at that time, I was not able to.
Gotcha.
I was not able to, so I just make my own, I just get it, add a little scoop of whatever kind of gamer drink powder, right? It's like the same thing.
My God. Okay. So yeah.
DIY.
Four Loko. Let's make it happen. Let's do it.
Come on.
What are you waiting for?
Right? Stop playing around.
Something else I just wanted to quickly point out. Again, we have so much wonderful fan art out there of you. We had this piece here from John, almost like a bread interpretation of yourself.
I know, it's so cute.
I also noticed you usually always take the time to reply personally to your fan art here. Always
Of
very, very,
course.
very nice. Just wanted to let chat know. Same goes for all of our interactions behind the scenes. Incredibly cordial person. Just exposing Tob here, but very, very nice. So thank you so much.
Well, thanks.
However, we had this. This looks like a review from you on Steam. Is that what we're looking at? Is this a review?
Yeah, I was really mad. Okay, this this is a real review. I was fucking mad. Okay, I played this stupid fucking game, Puppy Playtime Chapter 2, and I don't know what the hell happened. I think I died in the game, or I don't remember because I'm a COVID brain and my memory's fickle. But I got fucking sent back to the beginning of the game. I think I died or something happened or I clipped through something. And it just took me back to the beginning. And I spent like 2 or 3 hours playing the whole game. And I was like, no, I'm not doing this again. And so I just watched the ending on YouTube. I was so mad. And so I left this strongly worded review because I really had feelings about it.
Looks like there's also some censoring, maybe of a profile picture here going on. But yeah, it looks like you. Here we are.
That's me. That's me on a bad day. That's why I left that review.
All right. We also have just strange oddities. Again, it's not unsurprising. You're a Twitch streamer. You're going to get some strange messages from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
We have R2 150106. Hello. My best friend is having a birthday today, streams daily on Twitch, and has 0 subscribers. Could you buy from him subscriptions on Twitch or give a gift to a user? He would really like a gift like this Twitch, my friend Condi. Do you get requests like this from time to time? Was this out of the blue?
It was random, but then one of my mods told me how to turn off whispers from everybody, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So I don't get that shit anymore. But before, I used to get weird random messages, and I would just be like, OMG, leave me the hell alone. Or I think to this one, I just replied no. I just replied no. I was like, no, what the fuck?
Yep.
But, yeah.
Oh, this was actually kind of cordial. You just said no. Okay, sorry, bro, for asking. Well, that went better. That went better than normal, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, like, could you buy from him subscriptions? He would really like a gift. I mean, we all would, sir. We all would. R2 150106. That would be great for all of us. But yeah.
No.
I don't know. Anything, with your team, your mods, anything you'd like to say about them? Are they just folks you picked up along the way, or?
Yeah, that's how it worked. They're just viewers, and they seemed okay. And I'm just like, all right, I guess. My mods are, they're real great people. Not when they're posting like Among Us penis ASCII art in the chat, but they have fun.
I'm sure it's all perfectly disciplined on your Discord and nothing crazy there too.
Oh no, of course we keep my Discord pretty good. We keep my Discord pretty good. People are behaved.
I'm seeing Band Wumbo in chat.
Oh yes, one of my moderators one time during a stream, he typed that he was 4 years old in the chat, but he didn't even type I am. He typed it AYEM, like AM 4. He typed that, and during my stream, he got banned, and it was really funny. He just typed it, and then I was like, wait a minute, where the fuck did he go? And then we're all freaking out because we're like, oh my god, it got banned, haha. It was really funny. It was just really funny, and he got his account back eventually. He just had to prove his age, I think.
All right, we're getting here. Taxes kick my ass. I avoid them for life. So, yeah, this is back in April. I was feeling that too.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. I don't know. I think I'm doing them right, but I think next year I'm going to go to someone actually for it.
Oh, really? Yeah. I had a person I went to because I don't understand that stuff, and I'm not excited for next year. I was just.
Did you just go to any old tax person, or did you find maybe a specialist
my
in some way?
parents had an accountant,
Okay.
My parents had an accountant, and she was like, "Oh, I love doing stuff like this," and I'm like, "Great, please."
Nice. Okay. All right. Doesn't have to get too crazy. It sounds like I can go with this more standard count. Okay. All right. Then, I commented one time on Amaranth's photo. Now sex bots won't leave me the hell alone.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think I commented that she was beautiful. It was like beautiful photo, and then they kept like liking my comment, and then I was getting a bunch of follows from them. So yeah, that just happens. I think I told like all my viewers one time. I'm like, if you ever want it to happen, you just gotta comment something, preferably like on Amaranth's photo, and you just see they all come up to you and they just say this stuff to you. I don't know. It just happens. If you ever want attention, that's a way to get it. I mean, it's not gratifying, sure, but I mean, you get notifications, yeah.
All right, we got a little bit more time to dive back in to the throne. So we're gonna end it. We're gonna knock it out the park here with a little bit more of the throne here. We will absolutely love thrones here and what they mean for our guests here.
Oh, of course.
I'm noticing. I've noticed a trend of minions.
Oh yeah.
A lot.
Yeah,
a lot of
really
minions.
funny. Yeah. Yeah, they're real funny.
Is it ironic, unironic love of minions? Is it maybe both at this point?
I can't tell you anymore. I don't know where it starts, and I don't know where it ends.
You guys love Minion? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
LED lights, all good stuff. We have some milk tea. Wood classical guitar. Oh, wow, a classical guitar actually here. Okay, so even more. I mean, do you play any instruments on normal, or is this just kind of stuff you'd like to try to pick up and try?
I used to play piano a lot. I'm learning the guitar, but I don't have not much musical knowledge under my belt.
Some little bit of Baby Yoda happening here. Love to see it.
Yeah, it's really funny. Did you know that for every sports team, there's a Baby Yoda shirt for it? For every sports team. Yeah, I have the Baby Yoda Cowboys and the Dolphins.
5-head.
Yeah.
We need that. We need that. We just need to IP theft or not, we just need to throw our merchandise on someone else's merchandise and call it.
Right, exactly. Like that's totally probably illegal. These websites seem shady where these shirts came from. Like, they stole that image and they just photoshopped it for themselves. But that's fine. That's fine.
We have a very nice office chair here. Minions battery-powered toothbrush. Always love to see it. Some teas. Are you a tea drinker too?
I am. I really enjoy it. It's just like my favorite. It's good. It's good stuff.
We have some LaCroix here. Again, like outside of like the teas or anything. Any other favorite beverages?
I don't know. I mostly just drink water and I drink tea. With the occasion of a powdered energy beverage, yeah, for the most part. I know that this is not anything. I like to use the LaCroix sometimes as like bong water. It's really funny because the carbonation is really funny on your throat.
All right, we also have lots and lots and lots of snacks. Oh, Among Us. Are these little poppets? They almost look like...
Yeah, like the fidget poppets. Yeah, they're really cool.
Are they the huge ones?
They're like, I would say it's like slightly bigger than my hand. It's not super large. But have you seen those giant ones? They're like ginormous. It looks like a bath mat. Yeah, I always see those things at the mall and I'm like, oh my god, I want one, but then what am I going to do with it? I would probably just like hang it on the wall or something.
Yeah.
Here we have not only an Oculus Quest, but also a heart rate monitor. Have you been able to put the heart rate monitor to any use?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember one time, I think I was wearing it. I don't know what happened. I think I got, surprised by a rate. I think it, jumped up to, God, I don't remember. It was, 150, 160. It's also stoned, fair enough, but, I was like, oh, my God. I think someone screenshotted it. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm probably going to have, I almost said hemorrhoid. It's not a brain aneurysm. Sorry, I got the two confused.
More and more exotic drinks. Okay, so we have the Vive Pro and the Oculus here. That's kick-ass.
Yeah, and then I gave some my Oculus.
And then we, of course, have all the trackers here. That all makes sense here. PlayStation, DualSense here. Do you primarily like play on PC, or do you play a little bit on your console at all?
It's mostly just PC.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just PC. Most of the time when I game, it's always a nice stream, except for like multiplayer games. I feel like that's so hard to stream, so I play those off stream sometimes.
Other sexy mouse pads. Love to see it.
Yeah.
More. Ooh, cinnamon roll goods here. We love to see that.
Yeah.
What the with this fat orange plush cat stuffed? Okay, that's not.
It's Garfield. It's just like he's like off-brand. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't say Garfield, so we couldn't possibly call it that. But it is orange.
No, it gets the job done.
Yes.
It gets the job done. Yeah. Look at him. He's rotund.
And then of course we have even more here. The laptops, everything else. So this is good. This is like a nice mix here of practical and fun, and of course we'll get that cruise liner here for you very soon here.
Fingers crossed, man. I feel like it's gonna happen.
Ending, of course, with the Isopod plushie. Always a favorite. So once again, folks, Tob does have an active throne out there. We just want to remind you, we do have an American police car, a cruise ship, and a Black Hawk out there. Let's make it happen on...
Alien baby, I'll destroy it
A
live
black
on
what?
stream.
Yeah, so we'll have that here. And I think that's going to do us. One more time. We do have our own Uwu Market subscription box now out. Please feel free to check our socials below, and we'll be talking about that for the rest of this week as we have our final week of active episodes for Things VTubers Say. Once again, coming up next week, we're going to actually be talking with another individual here, that being Persephone, the Nekomancer. She will be our last guest of the year. And again, we're going to have her, we're going to have Tob, and so many other cool VTubers with us in 4 weeks' time at Anime Los Angeles on January 8th for our main event. Check it out, check it out. All right. Very lastly, again, you have an upcoming outfit reveal coming up here.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Next couple of days.
Anything else in the works?
I think I'm gonna be on Twitch Rivals with the Nyanner's Longest Aliver thing coming up.
The legally distinct, not Survivor, but longest aliver.
Yeah, Longest Aliver. Yeah, I'm gonna be on that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Nanners will I'll be co-hosting alongside that, but she's been working on that one for a while. We were wondering, like, why is she saying she's taking meetings for this Minecraft thing that we found out it was a proper Twitch Rivals event.
Crazy, huh?
So that is coming up, I believe, starting on the 14th through the 16th. Of,
14th through the 16th.
Of this week. And Heidi, any plans for this upcoming week?
Other than eating properly and pooping more, not really.
Okay, so we'll have maybe some kind of schedule or not, just to wrap it up here. But thank you guys so much for joining us today. It's been real. Once again, we'll be back tomorrow with more Things VTubers Say. We have a lot to say tomorrow as we enter into our last week of active episodes for the year. Thank you so much for being here, Tob. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Thank you. It's been a great time.
And once again, we'll have more Things VTubers Say for all of you soon. Later, guys. Bye.
Bye.